Hello, hi.
Hello, how are
Hi.
you?
Pretty good, thanks. I think this
You
is our
are?
first time talking.
Yes.
All right. So your name is Hamza?
Yes, my name's Hamza.
Okay. And where are you from?
I'm from Turkey.
Okay. Istanbul or somewhere else?
Yes, I live in Istanbul, by the way. It's very long. I am living in Istanbul. I live in Istanbul.
Hmm.
Uh, I am a nurse. I'm 20 years old. That is all.
All right. Fantastic. And why are you learning English?
For school, actually, my school language is English, but my English is not enough for speaking and grammar, etc. Uh, so I want to improve my English.
Okay. And how do you like, you've obviously got quite a bit of experience on Cambly. I can see that you've spoken for 1,921 minutes before you called me.
Yes,
So quite a
it's
bit.
true.
What specifically do you like to work on during these calls?
Actually, my problem is I don't have time usually because my lesson is messy, uh, so tidy, untidy.
Okay.
My lesson,
So the
my
irregular, like they're
my
not
development
consistent.
is slowly.
My development is slow, not slowly. So, all progress is slow. It's very rare to have rapid progress in anything that's difficult, and everybody's uh, progress is slow. Why did you choose to become a nurse?
Excuse me, why did she? Pardon.
Oh, why did you choose to be a nurse?
Okay, I understand. Actually, uh, I thought I don't thought. I I didn't think that.
Mhm.
I didn't think that. I selected. Pardon. I choose.
Chose, past tense.
Yes, I chose because uh, I become uh, actually anyway. I need more practice. I become 2 years ago.
I
Uh,
started 2 years
I
ago.
started 2 years ago. Uh, I am 20 years old.
Hmm.
To be a nurse, uh, 18 years old enough.
Okay. But did you think about different careers or
Very
did you?
different.
Okay. What careers were you thinking about at the time?
My department is child emergency.
Okay.
Uh, so very noise, uh, blood taking, and
So you
uh,
say it's very
screaming,
noisy.
noisy.
Yeah, it's very noisy. Okay. I don't think I would enjoy working with kids.
Do you feel me?
Yeah, I used to actually teach kids online, Chinese kids online, and
Yeah,
I hated it, to be honest.
very interesting.
Yeah, it's
I
tough
feel you.
actually. Working with kids is a lot tougher than adults.
It is very difficult for understand children.
Hmm.
Uh, so I don't know. Actually, I want to be anesthesiologist in the future.
Okay.
2 years later.
All right. Why anesthesiologist? Why do you want to be an anesthesiologist? I mean, obviously, maybe you wouldn't be working with as many kids, and it's more monitoring stuff than.
Yes, anesthesiology is very cozy according to nurse.
Mhm.
According to nurse, very cozy
Compare.
anesthesiologist.
I think according to means I could say something. You could say according to Matthew, he says that the water tastes very good or something like that. But compared to, that's a comparison to. So for example, compared to my iPhone, compared to my iPad, my iPhone is very small. So that's a comparison. We're talking about the difference between them.
How to I use?
So
Okay.
compared to being a nurse, an anesthetologist has an easier time. So compared to, not according to.
Compared to anesthesiologist, very cozy. Yes.
Yeah. One of my friends is an anesthetologist, and he says that a lot of the time,
Who?
one of my friends
Friend.
is an anesthetologist, and he says that most of the time he's just playing with his phone. Like he doesn't have like a lot to do.
You want to be?
Me? No. No, I don't. I like working from home. But okay. What's the, aside from, how do you get kids to stay calm? How do you get them to calm down?
Calm down.
Yeah, so you said that it's
I
very
understand.
loud and you've got to kind of think about, you know, the child. How do you get them to calm down?
Calm down.
Mm-hmm. This one, this phrasal verb.
I know. Calm down. Cozy as
Not cozy, not quite. Cozy is when, you know, for example,
no, relax, take it easy as
yeah,
safe, similar.
yeah. So how do you get them to calm down?
I usually pardon. I usually for that I don't have time. I usually don't have time. But if I have time, I go to beach with my friend and I travel to other cities.
Mm-hmm.
Even Istanbul, especially Istanbul. It's very enough for fun.
Okay, so there's a lot of things to do.
Did you come to Istanbul before?
You'd say, have you been to Istanbul before? So have
Yes.
you been?
Have you been to? Yes. Have you been to Istanbul before?
Not yet. I do actually want to go, and like my friends that have been, I've seen the Instagram pictures and everything else like that. It looks like a nice place, and it looks like somewhere that's very social and, you know, a lot of things to do. I did actually think about moving to Izmir. Back when I was leaving Prague, and I was thinking about where I wanted to move to, and Izmir actually was quite high up on the list of all places. And so, but I ended up not going there. I ended up doing something different.
Exactly. Izmir is a beautiful city. I went to Izmir 3 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Just 2 days. Just 2 days. For just 2 days.
Okay. What's Izmir like? How does Izmir compare to, I mean, what are your thoughts on Izmir?
I don't have time for travel because I went to for a friend for what is it? Friend of mine. For a friend of mine, yes.
You went with a friend of yours, or you went to visit a friend, or?
Just I went friend of I just a friend because he said he said no. He said he is excuse me.
That's okay. Have a go.
I can't say. I can tell you.
That's okay. Try. It's okay if it's not right. I'll give you the correct way to say it.
Actually, I speak better than now, but I don't make practice long time.
Oh, you would say I haven't practiced for a long time.
I haven't practiced. Yes.
I haven't practiced for a long time. I'll write that down for you. So I haven't practiced.
I haven't practiced for a long time.
That's okay. It's completely normal, and learning a language is not just learning the beginning of it; it's maintaining the language. It kind of like comes with a cost. You use it or you lose it. But it's usually once you've learned the language once, if you don't use it for a while, but you relearn it, it comes back quicker the second time.
Yes. Actually, I want to work on Cambly website for today. Next, then I want to learn present perfect time tense.
Okay. All right. So you did actually pick a lesson today.
I can see now.
Okay, good.
I ate chicken last night. Warm up. Repeat after the tutorial. Yes.
All right. This is not a lesson I've actually seen before. So it's beginning grammar. That's my first. Okay. All right. So we have some examples here. And so the first one, I lied to my best friend.
I lied to my best friend.
Okay. Have you ever lied to your best friend?
Yes, actually, I went to no, I went to friend because she his lied a relative.
He lied, so he lied to a relative.
Relative, yes.
Okay. Write that down for you. So why did he lie to a relative?
Yes. Lied.
So why did he lie to a relative?
Pardon. I died. I complicate. Died.
Okay. Yeah, lied and died.
Is different. Yes.
Yeah, that's right. So I could tell you a lie. I could say, my t-shirt is bright pink. I'm sure you can see my video, and it's not. It's black. So that would be a lie. And so he
I know.
died.
Lied. Okay. Past time. Yes, I know.
Past tense.
Past tense.
Right.
I lied to my. Maybe.
Okay. Everyone lies from time to time. It's kind of normal, unfortunately. What was the last thing you lied about?
I need to think.
Oh, yeah. Who was the last person that lied to you?
Not matter. Doesn't matter.
Okay.
Doesn't matter.
All right.
Other one. Next one.
She called me yesterday.
She called me yesterday.
All right. Who was the last person that called you?
Called you.
Yes.
For example, it's called sutra. A different mean. Or I called him yesterday. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Same mean.
Yes. Okay. So the next one, we woke up early.
We woke up early.
All right. When do you often have to wake up early?
Yes, I usually woke up early.
I usually wake up early.
I usually wake up early.
That's it. Why do you usually wake up early?
Because my life is very busy. For example, I have to wake up early because I work at a hospital. During pardon, I work at hospital during 16 hours.
Oh, so for 16 hours.
Yes, for 16 hours.
Okay.
Then I go to school.
So you do a 16-hour shift and then you study?
Yes. Then
how do you stay awake that long?
I go to school 5 days a week, and I work 44 hours 7 days a week. Say a week, yes.
That's a very busy schedule. I can imagine that you
Very, very busy, very, very busy, because I don't have time for practice and developing, but I working, I studying English.
I can imagine. What do you do to wake up early? So when you have to wake up early, what do you do to wake up?
For go to school.
No, but how do you wake up early? What do you do? Not why do you
Okay.
wake up early, but what do you do? So do you set like 10 alarms? Do you have like a hungry cat that tries to get into your room? Or like what do you do to wake up early?
I usually wash my face firstly. Then I have breakfast. Then I preparing. Then I prepare it. Taking clothes. It is very. Actually, I thinking my speaking is very funny.
Oh, it's fine. You're doing pretty well.
Yes. I know, that's all. Then I prepare it and for go to school.
I prepared to go to school.
I prepared to go to school.
To go to school. All right, really good. Well done. So I'm looking
I prepared to go to school, yes.
Yeah, okay. Prepared to, because it continues to happen. So we use that preposition as well. He dumped his garbage.
He dumped his garbage.
Okay. Can you do you often dump your garbage in the right place, or do people recycle? Or
what is it? Garbage. Dumped.
Dumped means to get rid of something. So you can dump someone. For example, you may dump your boyfriend or girlfriend if you don't enjoy being with them. And so it just means ending the relationship. But maybe I didn't like this coffee and I dumped it into the sink. I threw it away. Or maybe, I had like something that it didn't work, or I didn't want anymore, and I would throw it away. I put it in the bin.
Is break up. Yes.
It can mean break up. Dump means to just get rid of something. So I may dump my dog's bed in the bin when I want to get a new one.
I understand now.
Okay, but it can mean to break up with someone as well. It just means to get rid of something.
He dumped his garbage.
Yeah.
Yes. How is it? How I say?
Okay, so do you? I'm trying to think. I mean, do you have a place to dump your garbage? Where do you if you're on the street? Where do you usually dump your garbage?
Throw up to trash.
Okay, good.
Okay.
That's not
trash and rabbits, or
all they're all synonyms. All right. The next one. What's the next one?
Okay. He didn't. He dumped his garbage.
Okay, we're done.
Next one.
Yeah.
I didn't like my pictures.
All right, good.
My picture is very bad. Yes. I don't have ability for pictures.
Okay. See, there's a word for this actually. It's photogenic. And so if someone looks good in a photo, you would describe them as being photogenic. So, for example, one of my friends is very photogenic. He looks great in photos, but in real life, not so much.
For example, you look photogenic.
Thank you. Okay, sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. But photogenic. So, do you often like your photos? If someone takes a photo of you, do you often like the photo?
Yes, I do. I usually take a photo.
Okay. What do you usually take photos of?
I usually get, for example, travel and nice nice days. As I know, as well, usually travel and nice days and birthdays and I don't know.
Okay, no, that's good. Has there ever been a photo that you've taken that you didn't like?
You
Is there a photo that you have ever taken that you didn't
draw
like?
pictures? I mean, actually, I don't like draw pictures.
Okay.
But I understand. I didn't like my pictures. I understand.
Okay, usually
For example, I took a photo. I said I didn't like my pictures.
Okay.
Is it true?
Yeah, that's correct. No, not is it true, but is it correct? So you have true or false, as in, if I say something, if I say this mug is red, it's not true. It's also not correct. But we would say, is it correct? As in, is it grammatically correct? Not whether it's factually correct.
Then, is it correct?
Yes, that's correct. Okay. And the next one, she didn't work yesterday.
She didn't work yesterday.
Okay. When was the last time you didn't work?
Yes, I worked yesterday.
Okay.
I worked yesterday.
Okay. When was the last time you didn't work?
Excuse me?
When was the last time you took a day off? So the thing was, the sentence was, she didn't work yesterday. When was the last time you didn't work? You said that you worked yesterday, but when was the last time you took a day off?
Can you explain more?
Okay, so this sentence, she didn't work. We have a subject, that's this person, and the verb, the past tense, is didn't work, and we've got an object which is yesterday. So she didn't work yesterday.
I didn't work yesterday.
I didn't work yesterday, actually. Yesterday I took a day off. But when was the last time you didn't work? Was it yesterday or the day before? Or when was the last time you didn't work?
I didn't work yesterday, and I took a day off. Pardon.
You're really close. So I took a day off.
I took a day off.
So good. I'll write it down for you.
Is it correct?
That's correct. Yes, it is correct. All right. It may not be true. Yeah, it's grammatically correct, but it may not be true. So if, for example, you had just lied to me, which is okay if you do, then it would not be correct. So it would be false. But whether it's true or not, I don't know. But it is correct in terms of what you said.
I understand. My teacher, I want a question for you. I need what I need for developing, and how my English level.
I would say you are lower intermediate or upper beginner. You're between those two stages. I would say probably lower intermediate. You need to watch you need to consume a lot of English language. What goes in, comes out. Sometimes, yes, do learn some formal grammar rules, but have a lot of practice conversations. If you can, call from a laptop, just because oftentimes I will read an article with a student, but it doesn't work when you're calling from an iPhone or a phone. I'm going to guess that you're calling from a phone right now just because of the aspect ratio of the screen. So I would say read out loud with the tutor, have a conversation about that, watch a lot of TV in English, obviously, YouTube videos, anytime you've kind of got just a few seconds or something else like that. There's also a really good book with fantastic learning techniques. It's Fluent Forever. Now the author is Gabriel Weinstein, and it's backed by science. And so getting the correct pronunciation, but immersing yourself in English as much as possible. Watch Netflix, watch YouTube, find some podcasts, read as much as you can in English, speak as much as you can. And when you get corrections, practice those corrections until they become part of you.
I understand. Actually, I have following on The Last of Kingdom. Do you
Which
know?
one? No, is it a TV show? I did say
No,
Netflix, yeah.
Netflix, yes. The Last of Kingdom, the British story, Wessex, Lords, Northumbria, Utrecht, and Alfred, especially, is a very important king.
Okay.
Do you know King Alfred?
King Alfred, yes, it was taught in school. No, I can't remember anything about King Alfred. What can you tell me about
him? Lord of Mercia and Lord of Wessex. The old British story.
Yeah, it was taught obviously in school. I just cannot remember it. It's one of those parts of history that I think my history teacher wasn't very interested in, so he made it very boring. But I don't know. It's such a long time ago. It's really such a long time ago. And I never found British history very interesting.
It's a detail. It's a detail. Just this a detail, but I am opening now. By the way.
Okay. What kind of TV shows do you usually watch and like?
Sherlock Holmes. Benedict Cumberbatch. Benedict Cumberbatch.
Yeah. Okay.
Very good man.
He's a very good actor, you would say.
He's very good actor.
Okay. All right.
He's very, yes, that is all. Actually, the American movies.
And what? Sorry?
The Last Mohican, and Lost.
These are not TV shows I've ever watched. Have you ever watched a TV show called How to Get Away with Murder?
Murder.
Yeah. Have you? It's on Netflix. Have you ever watched How to Get Away with Murder?
Can you write it down at last?
To get away with murder. So it's on Netflix.
Get away with murder. No.
Okay. By the way,
no, I don't watch. I didn't watch.
I haven't watched it.
I haven't watched it.
Okay. So you haven't watched it. By the way, this is a really difficult TA sound for most people to make. So the way you do it is you put your tongue between your teeth. With. Yes. Almost like 99.9% of the time when you say a TH, it's always this sound.
Okay. With.
That's it.
With. Pardon.
Okay.
With. Yeah. The. And thief. And I read past time. What is it?
Past tense. Past tense.
Reads and
read. Past of read is read.
Read. I read Sherlock Holmes, the Blue Diamonds.
Blue Diamonds.
2 days ago. Yes. Blue.
Not blue, but it's one sound. Blah.
Blue Diamonds.
Blue Diamonds.
Blue Diamonds.
Perfect. When you tell
Blue Diamonds. Yes. Good. About 40 page. This book. This book was 30 page.
30 pages, plural of page. Pages.
Yes. It's very nice book for me. It's beginner.
Okay. What do you like to read in Turkish?
I remember now, but Ahmet Ümit and other one.
Okay.
Polisiye. What is it in Turkish? Polisiye.
I don't speak any Turkish. I'm sorry.
Polisiye and detective. books, detective books.
Detective.
Detective.
I think you mean police. So, you know, the people who...
Police.
Police, yeah.
Yes, detective books. Yes, history. Are interesting.
You say, I'm interested in history.
I'm interested in history.
I'm interested in history. That's it. So I'm interested in history.
I'm interested in history. And novel.
Novels?
Yes, Turkish historical novels. Do you know Mustafa Kemal Atatürk? Atatürk, the Turkish president, first president.
Yeah, the founder of the Turkish Republic, right?
Yes.
Okay.
As Turkish first president, Mustafa Kemal Atatürk is a leader. Is a big leader.
And why would you want to meet him, or why do you read about him? What is it about him that you read about?
Why do you read about?
Yeah, why do you read about Atatürk?
Because he is a brave and he's intelligent man, and in short, he is intelligent and can you say and I can't recall now what my English is not enough for say.
That's okay, try. It's okay if it's a mistake.
I wonder, I'm looking for recall. Yes, I remember recall. Okay. Is it correct?
Correct.
Yes.
It is correct, yes.
I learned by the way.
Good.
Okay. That is all.
Right.
My teacher.
Do you think you would want to meet Atatürk?
Atatürk is actually...
I know he's dead. If you could go back in time, would you want to meet him?
Atatürk was born...
born, not burn, but born.
Born. Okay, I understand now. Born. I understand. Because my teacher said in class, burn, flight, pardon, no. Burn is different, yes.
Burn and born, two different things. You know, for example, if I cook something and I cook it too long, or I may burn it.
It's very funny while say.
That's it, yeah, you got it.
Because, for example, there's a refuge, is it correct?
Refuge,
is it correct? Came to other country.
Oh, that's refugee.
Refugee.
So for example, like a Syrian that may have moved to Turkey because of the conflict, they're a refugee.
Unfortunately, there's 4 and 4 between 5 million people
refugees. So that's the person. So you would say that it's between 4 and 5 million refugees.
Between 4 5 million refugees.
4 and 5. So it's a range. So there's between 4 and 5 million refugees.
Between 4, 5 and 5 million refugees in Turkey.
In Turkey, not the Turkey.
In Turkey, no.
Yeah, we never put the before a country name or city name or any kind of like proper name, unless it's part of the name or it's a collection of things. So, for example, like the United Kingdom is a collection of countries.
And USA.
Yeah, the US, the UK, but the Netherlands, the Philippines, the Seychelles, because it's a collection of them. But Germany, Turkey, Poland, Ukraine, Russia, all without that.
Yes, it is. They are saying while they are saying they are talking.
Mm-hmm.
While they are talking, it is very funny because not funny, but it is very stranger for me
Okay.
because they are learning Turkish.
Mm-hmm.
For me, as for me, as for me, as pardon, my learning English, as my learning English.
As if just like I'm learning English. So I'm hearing them learn Turkish just like I'm learning English. So
Just like I am learning English.
Mm-hmm.
Just like I am learning English.
All right. Are they doing their best to integrate into Turkish society?
Turkish, what at last, actually, I don't understand.
So are they trying to integrate into Turkish society? So are they trying to become, learn Turkish customs, like kind of become Turkish, or?
No, usually learning languages and
So I'll write that down for you. So are they trying to integrate into Turkish society?
What is it? Integrate.
So if you integrate into a society, you kind of like become one of them. So, when I lived in Amsterdam in the Netherlands, I kind of started to integrate into Dutch society. I was learning Dutch. I was kind of understanding their Dutch customs and, kind of acting more like a Dutch person than British.
The culture centers.
Yeah, it's about culture and language and just kind of behaving like them. So are like these Syrian refugees trying to integrate into
certain refugees is very different culture because uncultured people actually. Mm-hmm. I know. Okay. I think so. I think so.
All right. Why did they choose Turkey? Like, most of the refugees ended up in Turkey. Why do you think that they ended? Do you think that they went to Turkey?
Refugees.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yes, because there's a war in Syria.
Syria. Not Syria. Yeah, the English pronunciation is Syria.
Syria.
That's it.
Syria. It's correct. Can you correct for me? Yes.
Yeah, Syria. You've got it right.
Syria, because there's a war in the Syria.
In Syria, not the Syria. There's a war.
Pardon, I used to.
That's okay.
For me. There's a war in Syria, and it is complicated country. Is poor. Is it poor and complicated war? But also, what is it? I'm trying in Turkish.
That's okay. Okay, let me see if I can translate that.
Oh, of course.
Split. The word translate split.
Split of Syria. Three split.
Oh, so it's split into three. So Syria split into three. So into three parts.
Into three, yes. Especially there is a Kurd system and there is Kurds and Russian, USA, and European Europe and Afghanistan, Pakistan. There's complicated country.
Yeah.
In country, yes, there's complicated country. Actually, so it is very harmful for Turkey.
Okay. So they just chose to go to Turkey because it was the closest safe place.
It's very close.
What do you think will happen to Syria in the future? What would you guess?
Consume. No. I think so. For this topic, I think so. For this topic, there is not impossible. No. Actually, I'm looking. Uncertain in the future, okay. But I think so. Syria is
Syria, not
Syria.
Syria, that's it.
Yeah. 20 and 15 years later, maybe.
15 and 20, so between 15 and 20 years. We always put the smaller number first. So not 20 and 15, but 15 and 20. So between 15. 3 and 4, between 15 and 20 years.
Between 15 and 20.
All right. So things will change in 15 to 20 years.
Between and 20 years, maybe solution.
What would be the solution?
Well, solution between there's no. I can say no, but I can't pick up my sentence.
That's okay.
My sentences.
So you'll think there'll be like peace there, or something will happen in 15 to 20 years?
Okay. Between 15 and 20 years later, there is be solution in the future.
Okay. Before the conflict,
there will be solution.
I hope so.
Will be solution in the future. Is it correct?
Yes, it's correct.
Will be solution.
Yes, it's correct. I don't know if it's true or not, but it is correct.
Actually, I just want to speak. Pardon. I just want to talk pardon. I just want to talk. Pardon. In the last one, I just need to on practice. I just need to on practice with Cambly.
Yeah, you keep on going. I mean, it takes time, and it's not quick. It's like going to the gym.
Time,
you start to see results in the beginning, and then as you keep going, you get more and more results.
Actually, I used to American pronunciation because my school language is British accent. It is very difficult for 1 month.
It's very difficult for
this week. Yes. It is past. This is past.
Okay.
It's a past. Yes.
Why are you learning in English? Why are all your courses in English?
Just want to developing myself.
But your nursing classes, you said, are in English.
No, anesthesiologist, but my class is prepared class.
Ah, it's a preparatory class.
Yes.
Ah, okay.
By the way, I am learning English and healthy lessons
How
and
do you mean healthy lessons?
healthy lessons. Yes,
Mm,
anesthesiologist,
so
paramedic.
healthcare related, not healthy. So I'm healthy, I'm not sick.
Okay.
You're healthy, you're not sick, I hope. So
Healthcare,
healthcare, yes. So healthcare related
healthcare. Yes.
or healthcare related classes. Okay.
That's all. Okay. My teacher. I'm stop. I stopped. Yes.
Well, that's okay. So we were talking about Syria. Have you ever before the conflict? Have you ever visited Syria?
No, I haven't seen him
Not
before.
him. Him
I
refers.
haven't. No, I have been. I haven't been before.
Okay. Do you know anyone that has been to Syria before?
Um, do you want to has been to Syria before?
No.
Is it
Do
true?
you know anyone who has been to Syria before? Is any of your family or
No,
friends?
no. Sorry, it's close Turkey, but
It's
uh,
close to Turkey, so it's the distance between. So it's
it
close
is
to.
it is close to Turkey, but it is yes, it is close to Turkey, but my city is far from Syria, far
Okay.
to Syria.
No, it's far from Syria. You had it right the first time.
Yes, so I need relatives. Pardon, I haven't relative in Syria and
Relatives, not relationships,
relatives.
but relatives.
Relatives, yes.
Okay.
I don't have anything. Yes.
Okay. No, so they've never visited because I hear good things about before the war that it was a good place to go.
Mhm. Well, do you want to go? You?
No, not now. No, now, no, of course not. I mean, not many people want to go to an active conflict zone,
Yeah.
and myself included. It's not on the list of things I really want to do. But
I would to say that. Then I would to say, be careful, please. Yes.
yeah, I don't even think they would have good internet there, so I don't think it's the best choice of place to go.
It is very difficult situation.
Yeah.
I hope in Turkey situation is actually for now
Mhm.
normal for now, but I hope will is nice will be nice in Turkey.
Yeah, I've heard good things. Do you think the refugees will go back to Syria,
I
or
hope
do you think they'll
so.
stay?
I hope so. Hopefully,
Okay, why is that?
I
Why do you
hate
hope so?
Syrian people because not culture and not education,
They're not
uh,
cultured and they're
not
not educated.
not
So,
educated.
educated, for example. Why aren't they educated? They didn't go to high school, or they didn't go to.
No,
Why aren't?
no. Thief and crime. It is very crime. Crime.
So that you would say there's a lot of crime, as in that's the activity, and the person that commits a crime is a criminal. So
Yeah,
you could say that they commit a lot of crimes. That's fine to say. They commit a lot of crimes. Okay. So I
they
guess a
commit
lot of
a lot of crimes.
yes. So I guess a lot of Turkish people don't like them very much.
Turkish people is helpful.
Turkish
Uh,
people are, not Turkish people
Turkish
is.
people are,
That's it.
yes.
Okay. Turkish people are very helpful.
Turkish people are very helpful, but Turkish economic situation is very bad now
Mhm.
because there is a lot of there are is which
There are.
because I understand there are a lot of refugees and Turkish government is what is it? Prodigal.
I'm not quite sure which word you're using now.
Prodigal.
I don't think it's the right use of the word in the sentence.
Turkish government is prodigal.
Okay. So it's an uncommon use of the adjective. So you mean they kind of spend money freely? They don't care. They're reckless.
Mm-hmm.
And so the better word to use is reckless. That's the much better word. So you could say the Turkish government is reckless. I would actually say the British. Yeah, I would say the British government right now is quite reckless. With the
What do you think about British government?
I think very negative things about them. I don't like them very much. I think the current government is slowly but surely leading the British economy into disaster, especially with Brexit. And I'm quite glad I don't live in the UK. I'm from there, but I just don't live there anymore. So I'm thinking about moving again.
Actually, I want to leave British UK, but I just wonder life. How is life and how is life and everything. I always wonder.
What do you think would be different about British culture or life in Britain compared to life in Turkey?
Turkish is, for example, Turkish economic is situation. Turkish economy.
So the Turkish economy is
very poor and bad. Both.
Okay.
Yes. For example, I can example for I can something for example. Anyway.
Yeah, you can give an example.
I can give an example. I can give an example for you. iPhone price. How much iPhone price in UK?
So you say, how much does an iPhone cost in the UK?
How much does iPhone cost in the UK? In the UK.
An iPhone. So how much does an iPhone cost in the UK? I don't know. My last iPhone I bought in Czech Republic. My last iPad I bought in Poland. My MacBook I bought in the UK, as did my AirPods, and my Apple Watch I bought in Germany. So I don't know the exact price in the UK. The UK is actually one of the cheapest places in Europe to buy Apple products. It's unusually cheap. But it's sometimes cheaper to fly to the UK to buy it than.
For example, the minimum wage in Turkey. Minimum wage 2,000 liras in Turkey. iPhone price. Pardon, 1 second. I'm looking. Hold tight. Yes, hold tight. iPhone price 17 liras.
So do you mean 1,700? Do you mean this number?
No.
17.
You add 17.
No, not 17.
No.
This is 17. This is 17.
17. Yeah. 17,000.
Okay.
17. No, 17.
Okay. So 17,000 lira. That's a big difference.
Yes. 17.
All right. Anyway, Hamza, we're out of time, so I'll have to say goodbye.
Nice to meet you.
Yes.
Well done. I want to see again.
I hope so. Take care. Bye bye.